Hey everyone, I'm Tatiana. Today I want to talk about how I manifested my dream life. So I'm kind of laughing at the sound of that. It's like one of those things that's super trendy right now, like manifestation. And in some sense, I totally follow it. But it's also, I don't know, I have a different definition on how to manifest or what manifesting means. So I thought I'd make this video and to just share that with you guys. And I can say that, yeah, I did manifest my dream life. I use the word manifest, by the way. I don't oppose it. I just think it's interesting, just the dialogue about manifesting. But yeah, I can say that I have manifested my dream life. Like, it's beyond what I knew was possible, and I wake up every single day with a very grateful heart, just really, really grateful for this beautiful life that I get to witness and experience. And so I want to share with you what my approach is. So let's just get into it. So the way I see manifesting is maybe a little bit different than most. The way I would say that I've manifested my dream life is by creating a vision for my life. I think it starts with the vision, because knowing what you want is extremely important. Clarity is the key to achieving what you want. Most of the time, we are very broad with our definition of what constitutes a beautiful life, and so we don't get it. Okay, so if you want to get what you want, you got to be specific about it. And why is that? You got to be specific because when you're specific, you know specifically what you want. And when you know specifically what you want, then those specific things are more likely to happen. Now, how does that work? I don't think it's just like magic. I think what it is that when you get clarity on what you want, and you might do this through a process of like, yeah, you start with the vision, and you have to really enjoy the vision, right? You're creating a vision for what could be, and you want to make sure that you aren't limited by your current limitations, okay? So don't bring those into the vision if you don't want to. If you want to, that's fine. But have a vision of what could be, and to an extent, of course, it does have to be realistic, because if it's unrealistic to you, then you won't believe it. Because the second step after creating the vision is that you have to believe that it's possible. You have to believe it. If there's doubt in you from time to time, that's okay. But if you are just so doubtful that that would ever be your reality, it's never going to be your reality, because you're never going to try to achieve it. You're never going to try to work towards it, because why would you waste all that time and energy if it's never going to happen, if it's not even possible? Okay, so you create a vision that you can believe, that you can feel inspired to work towards. And then when you have a vision of what your life could be that is so enticing, then you have all of a sudden the motivation to try and create it. And so now that you've got the vision, you've got the motivation, how can you now draw that vision into your life? How can you manifest that vision into your life? And the way I see that happening is because you have the clarity, that means you're going to be more clear on what it's going to take for you to achieve it. Okay, and so then you start setting goals for yourself, you start taking step after step, and you work towards the achievement of those goals, and that's going to get you closer to what it is that you want. Now, also knowing what it is that you want, gaining clarity is of value, because it's going to help you in the decision-making process. Throughout our lives, we are often conflicted with decisions that we have to make, and sometimes we feel like, I don't know what decision to make. I don't know what's best for me. And the reason you don't know what's best for you is because you never thought about what's best for you according to where it is that you want to go. So when you know where you want to go and you have a decision to make, you can ask yourself, which of these two would help me get closer to where it is that I want to go? And maybe it's a decision that you say, no, it's not going to work for me. It won't make sense. It doesn't add up. So it's really powerful to know the destination. Okay, and so I think that's really how manifesting works. Maybe there is some other way of viewing it, but for me, I think it just is a process that you go through. Like, you aren't just clacking your heels together and magically your vision poof manifests in front of your eyes. It's actually you working towards creating that in life, being the creator of it. And sometimes we don't acknowledge that. We think that, we forget how much we've been working towards it, because it's kind of passive sometimes. So that's how I think it works. And that's what I did with this life. And there are factors that I just can't explain. There are parts that just, things that magically did appear together, things that, 2 and 2 fit perfectly together, things that helped me out along the way. Those things happen. But I think that you need to be the initiator. I think that you need to start working on your vision. It's like, an entrepreneur that comes to me wanting me to invest in their business, and they haven't invested a dime in their business. They're trying to sell me a business idea instead of a business. And I say, well, why would I invest in you if you haven't even invested in you? Why? That doesn't make any sense. Do you not believe in you? And you might say, oh, well, they don't have money to invest in themselves. Do they have $1,000, $500, $50, $10 to invest in themselves? Like, you got to show that you believe in it. And so I think that it works the same way. So you need to initiate, you need to take action, you need to work towards what it is that you want to create. So hopefully this makes some sense for you guys, and you don't have to agree with it, but it's another possibility, right? Nobody really, at the end of the day, nobody knows the truth. We're all just having these theories, and you decide which one resonates with you most. So, but needless to say, like, wow, amazing what you can create. Like, I have vision boards from the past. I had this dream of traveling to all these places. I went to all of them. I had this dream of living in front of a beach, and we are currently building our dream beachfront home. Like, it's going to be amazing. I can't even believe that we're doing this. I'm so grateful for the opportunity. Almost everything on the boards I have now done or achieved, or just along the way as I matured, I had more personal experience in life. I just don't value those things anymore. Like the fancy car I used to care about, don't really care about anymore. Maybe one day we'll get one, but not really, doesn't really motivate me. A lot of material things don't motivate me the way they did in the beginning. And so I'm choosing just not to have those things. But that's the power of clarity, and that's the power of visions. So if you haven't created a vision for your life, this is my call to action at the end of this video, okay? I would love it if you did me the honor to take some time out of your incredibly busy schedule. I respect that. I know that it's a busy schedule because I've never met someone who said to me they don't have a busy schedule. And just say, I'm going to take some time for me, okay? You can call this some self-care, self-love, okay? And just give yourself a space where you can be alone in silence. Maybe it's outside, maybe it's inside, but not distracted by the partner, the kids, the work, etc. Okay, leave all of that. Sit with yourself and get out a pen and a paper, keep it simple, and just start writing. Okay, start dreaming, start thinking about what it is that you want in your life, because most of us right now are just sitting in the passenger seat and life is just happening to us every day. We're just like, oh, yeah, that happened and this happened. Oh, this happened to me. But wait, you don't realize that there's someone in the driver's seat and it's not you. And so you can get in the driver's seat and you can decide where it is that you want to go. And you might not always get what you want in life. That's not what I'm saying. It's not how life works. But you actually know where you want to end up. And so the road is probably not going to look like this. It's going to look like this. And you're going to go in different directions, okay? But eventually you get to your goal if you stay focused on it. And if you have a belief in it, okay? A belief for what is possible. So Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this, give me a thumbs up or leave me a comment. If you think it can benefit someone, please do share it with them. I would love to meet your friend. And if you like this content, check out my other self-development content. I'll link the playlist in the description box for you. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.